Hey guys, rinoranchero here with some gameplay of Viper. This was a very long match, and that's why I have it sped up. This was actually my very first time ever using Viper because I just recently got MVP, and so I just decided to try it, and it ended up going really well for me, so I'm going to provide some commentary throughout this. This is just me in the beginning. I ran right to a swamp, of course, and figured I'd just make myself a stone sword and get some stews, just enough stews for a hot bar, maybe a little bit more, and I figured I'd go around and kill people. I had some security knowing that I had MVP, so if I died in the beginning, I'd be able to respawn. I take on this team of two figuring that I can use my Viper power, but one of them is a Viper, so I end up getting poisoned as well, but I'm stewing and trying to kill him. I get the first one, and then on my last stew, I get the other one. So I kill a team of two, and going through my inventory here, trying to get my soups back, and I kind of freak out a little bit when I see two people, and I don't soup up, and I just kind of go at them, and they end up killing me. But lucky for me, I am an MVP, so I just respawn. Unfortunately, I don't respawn in the swamp, but I respawn in a forest that's near the swamp, so I immediately go down. I lost everything, including my compass. I'm just kidding, it's actually compass. And so it's going to be really hard for me to do anything. I can't really hunt anyone. I don't know where anyone is. So I decided to make a pick and a sword and basically try to find iron and hope that that'll be good enough when I do come in contact with someone. So I have the 2 kills from before I died. They still count. And I start to go around, and I decide just to get some food, cooked food, because I don't really have any stew anymore. I find a little surface cave, but there's no iron. I just get some coal. So I get a good amount of coal and start cooking some meat here in a little bit, get some cobble. Not really sure how this game's going to go at this point, but, you know, do that. Then I find another cave a little bit later, and I do find some iron. In fact, it just keeps going and going, and I get kind of lucky here. So it's kind of nice, and no one's really near me because I'm out towards the force field, and there's only 12 people left at this point, and there's not even 10 minutes into the game. We did only start with 79 people to begin with, so I guess I do have to say that. So I make some furnaces, and I have a good amount of iron here. I think 11 iron, which is enough for a sword and a chest plate. So that's all that I have. That's all actually that I get, even at the feast. All I have is a chest plate and a sword. I do try to find more iron later. Here is just actually getting some stew and getting my hotbar ready. So I do get a lot of mushroom stew because I do end up finding the swamp from before, which was great. And then I start looking for more iron. I still have about 5 minutes until the feast is announced at this point. So I start to look around. At night, lots of monsters, hoping not to run into anyone. And I do find this cave over here, but there isn't any iron, and I decide to be sort of a wimp and just to wait it out. So anyway, I wait in that cave until it's about time for the feast, and I start to run towards the 0-0, towards the spawn of the map, waiting for the feast to get announced. And I still have no compass, so I'm just sort of frantically looking around to make sure that there's no one who's going to kill me. There's 6 people left at this point. So I'm just getting some mushrooms, you know, getting my hotbar ready, getting my inventory ready for anyone who might come and attack me. So this is all just sped up. I see a guy on a tower over there. I figure he's probably an ender mage, so I just decide to leave him be. I see James Bill just gets a kill on. He's a miner, so I don't have to worry too much about him, but he could have full iron. I always log out and log back in because of all the people getting banned at the feast, so I do that. I'm kind of afraid of how I'm going to get on the feast platform. I just kind of mine some dirt carefully and make a little tower and leap onto it using a little tree over there. And no compass, so I'm just kind of looking around the feast, and I do spot a nameplate here right there. So we're going back to normal speed, and he doesn't see me. So I just turn around, just start hitting him. I poison him. He doesn't even turn around. He doesn't even get a hit on me. He had a good amount of iron on him, so I snag his leggings, and I get his helmet as well, I think. Did I get his helmet? No, I didn't. So, just have chest plate and leggings now. And now I have compasses because he has some compasses, and I found another guy, no armor. He's not even paying attention. One more hit, and he's gone. Still haven't taken any hits at this point. And, still just having chest plate and leggings here. I have to make another tower to leap back onto the feast platform. And so now the feast is going to start in 10 seconds. I don't see signs of any other life, and so I go to the feast, and I get, see a diamond helmet here, some TNT, lava buckets I love. I always get steak, and I love poison potions too. Some extra mushroom stew, some arrows you can see. Strength potions are great. Let's see, more steak, more poison potions. It's a pretty good feast, but I don't think I end up getting a diamond chest plate. But other than that, I'm pretty set. Some more people die. I'm not really paying attention at this point. I get the enchantment table, and there's 3 people left. And I realize that Crazed Frog is an Ender Mage, and I don't know about the other guy, Iron Man, whatever his name is. I don't know about him. So I'm just going through, and I actually realized that I forgot to blow up the feast, so I have to use furnaces to get back onto the feast platform. Go over to the chest one more time, put down 3 TNT, and boom, the feast is gone. So, I know I'm not in any hurry. I know the Ender Mage might cause me trouble. Little did I know the trouble that they would cause me. So, I use my compass, realize pretty quickly that they're underground. So I just started to kill off some mobs and gain some experience points to enchant some stuff. I know it's probably not going to make a difference in the end because I'm the only one who went to the feast anyway. But it's always fun to, you know, enchant stuff. Anyway, the person in third ends up leaving the game and they're gone. So now it's just me and this Ender Mage. And so I realize he's underground, so I dig down to him. And he's just giving me the worst time. He's a camper, he's a troll, he or she. And I try to get him to give me the coordinates. They say, well, why don't you just use your compass? And after I dig all the way down to level 9 trying to get to them, they suddenly say that they're coming up. So, okay, I did all this mining, went through all these picks, and now I gotta go back up to the surface. Well, then he decides to go up into a tower. Okay, so I get all the way up to his tower. I have a bow and arrow. He freaks out. I decide, okay, I'm going to use my TNT here and get an easy kill. I see his nameplate right there. I run over, put the TNT down, light it, run off, thinking this is going to be the end. The TNT blows up, and he doesn't die. And the only thing I can figure is that he jumped into that water over there. He somehow was able to jump over there and not take any fall damage, because he is gone, and he digs right back down underground. So here he is underground for the second time, and I have to be so careful because once he portals me into a block, I risk losing the game. I don't want to take that risk after everything I've been through in this game. So I start digging down to him for a second time, and he says he's coming, and I see his nameplate starting to come close to me, and I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get under me. So frustrated, I make some torches, but I just know I have to go back up. So here I am, going back up for the second time, and this guy, he's just probably laughing, having the time of his life. So I get frustrated and decide to run away and not play with his little mind games anymore. And I go over to the desert, and I sit on a tower, and I just kind of AFK for a while. You know, I'm watching the screen. Anyway, later on, he finally says he's coming up. Finally, right? So I believe him, and he really does come up. He says he's getting tired. And I look over, and I see some spiders taking damage. I think you can see them. I think... Well, no. I guess he didn't see it, but they were taking damage. So anyway, here he is. He says, may the odds ever be in your favor. I tell him I'm recording because I don't really know if he's a hacker. I just want to let him know. Anyway, it begins. I see he has a lava bucket, so I back up. He tries to dump the lava on me here. He fails. I throw poison. I don't know if it hits him. I throw down strength 2, and I try to hit him with the bow. And here's the fatal mistake he makes. He backs up into the lava. He starts to burn. It only takes 1, 2 shots, and the Ender Mage is gone. The Ender Mage is gone. It took an hour and 40 minutes is how long this match lasted till he finally came out. I never, as far as I know, I never took any damage from any opponent after I respawned. No one ever even got a hit on me, which is really funny. Anyway, I win the game. Here's the stats. As you can see, there is an hour and 14 minutes in between the kill I got on the cultivator with no armor and the final kill of the game. So it was very long, very boring, very annoying, but in the end I came out with a win. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.